Hello Internet, hello YouTube, and hello world. This is Daniel Parker. Before I get into the topic for this video, as always, some little self-promotion. The mailing list for my comic book, Angels Awakening, is live. If you are on the mailing list at the time of the backing, you will receive an exclusive trading card featuring the lovely Jessica Sawyer. And let's all be honest, who doesn't want something featuring the beautiful Jessica Sawyer? But anyway, link for the mailing list is in the description below. Sign up today. Alright, now time for the video. Most of you probably already know that Marvel Comics has decided to make the character of Star-Lord bisexual. Not just bisexual, but also polyamorous. Now, if you don't know what polyamorous means, go look it up. I don't really want to get into it right now. Anyway, this isn't the first time Marvel Comics has done something like this, changed the, orientation, if you will, of one of their mainstay characters. They did it with Iceman a few years back. They turned a character who was an absolute lady killer for about 50 years and made him gay. Just for no other reason than to score diversity points. But this probably isn't the case when it comes to Star-Lord. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let me explain. You see, as most of you know, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star-Lord is played by Chris Pratt. Now, despite the actor's popularity amongst fans, many people in Hollywood and many people in the entertainment industry don't like him, and it revolves around his religious beliefs. I mean, Chris Pratt is a Christian. Christians are not very well liked in Hollywood. Christians aren't liked in many areas of the entertainment industry, and they're not very well liked amongst SJWs and leftists. And for the last few months, the Hollywood elitists and SJWs have done everything they possibly can to ruin this guy's career, because largely because of his religious beliefs and possibly because of his political beliefs. Now, I don't know what his political beliefs are. I'm guessing he's probably pretty right of center, which is probably why he wasn't invited to this little fundraiser that the other Avengers cast had for Joe Biden. And you had a lot of leftist idiots on Twitter and everywhere else trying to cancel him over that. There was also a few months before that, when the artist formerly known as Ellen Page, who is now called Elliot Page, tried to cancel Chris Pratt because saying that his church supported conversion therapy for gays and all this other nonsense, and Pratt said no, that's not true. So it doesn't come as any surprise to me, or apparently no one else for that matter, why they decided to make Star-Lord bisexual and polyamorous. It's obviously meant to be a shot at Chris Pratt. Make the character that he plays in the Marvel Cinematic Universe bisexual in the comic books, because the movie side of Marvel and the comic book side of Marvel are completely different. But this is just incredibly petty and, quite frankly, very childish for them to do something like this. Which, again, of course, doesn't surprise me, because most of the people in the comic book industry are children, or at least they act like children. And it's high time we actually got some people in there who are adults running the comic book industry, rather than people who look like adults and talk like adults, but don't act like adults and are not, at least not emotionally, adults. Now, of course, the best way to combat this sort of nonsense is to not buy Marvel comic books. Just don't buy those Guardians of the Galaxy comic books. Don't buy any Marvel comic books for that matter. Don't buy DC comic books. Put your money into comic books that are actually good, actually entertaining, have great stories, and something that you will enjoy reading and something you will enjoy looking at. Well, those are my thoughts on the video. If you liked what I had to say, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment. And once again, as a quick reminder, the link for the Angels Awakening mailing list is in the description below, as well as links to my social media accounts. Give me a follow on all those. And also give my artist Bogdan Digital a follow on all of his social media accounts as well. Links to his stuff is in the description as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.